Hey guys, I'm IzDaisho, and I'm here keeping a pretty decent hand. It's not like a nut draw, but it's definitely reasonable. And I can cast an Arbor Colossus on turn 4 if I draw a land in an Arbor Colossus. So, those are two pretty easy things to expect. Opponent's on the play, starting with a Plains. That's a good one. Unless he's playing red-white, in which case it would be a terrible one. Because all it does is make... Yep, it makes his 2/2s into 2/2s. But what is not going to be that bad is playing a Nessie and Asp on turn 4. Should be pretty good. Geez, he did not offer that trade? That's a surprise. I don't think I would have... Actually, I probably would have blocked. But yeah, I'll play this thing. I mean, it's trade fodder, I guess. Very happy to trade with his 3-drop at this point, because I feel like as long as I can get my Nessie and Asp out and going and stuff, blocking and maybe even like Savage Surge block something kind of thing, if I can do that, then I'll be in pretty good shape. So he's just gonna attack with both of his guys, and I'm just gonna trade for the bigger one. I really don't want to trade this Voyaging Satyr at this point. Okay, so that's a pretty good card here. Could just turn them into pigs, but that would be pretty bad value. Just gonna make a Nessie and Asp real quick, if that's cool with you. And we're good on lands for now. Don't need to draw any more of those for the rest of this game. There's a good card. And I can also actually leave up Savage Surge here, which is really sweet. Alrighty. See what you can do against a Polukranos. It's a little unfair, I understand this. Spear Point Oriad? No, just an Evangel. Sure. Normally, I mean, I guess that's not like the worst ever. But when I have Polukranos, like normally Phalanx Leader into Evangel seems like a very strong play. But let's see, he's got, if I just, no. He can actually, let's see what he's gonna do in terms of blocking. I'm not gonna let him untap with that Phalanx Leader still alive. But I don't think that he can actually kill my Polukranos. 2, 3, oh, he's just gonna take it. Is that a joke? Wait, we need to decide if we wanted to Savage Surge to get the 3rd just to kill one soldier. Probably would rather just keep up Savage Surge. So we're just gonna do 2. Right, so X damage among any number of creatures you choose. I don't know what he expected, why he didn't block, but sure, that works for me. And take 11? Alright, what you got, bro? Waiting on end step. The only thing I can imagine is a comment. Like, hey, bro, that card's not fair. Why are you playing that one? And I still have Savage Surge mana up. Okay, just concede. You know, he could have lasted a couple more turns. So I don't think I want Warrior's Lesson against his deck, but Aqueous Swarm seems like a good one just because he's got all those giant creatures at the end, or not giant, but tiny creatures at the end. And on the same note, maybe I do want to bring in this Prowler's Helm. Feral Invocation actually seems very good against him. I'm tempted to bring out something here. Man, my deck is just so good that it's hard to sideboard. I think I'm going to bring this in and take out a Prescient Chimera. And that should be good, because, I mean, I don't think I'll have trouble winning the game once we get to the late I think it's just on the way there is the hard part. And I don't think that there's anything else here that I really need against a red-white deck. To be honest, a red-white deck that's playing Evangel of Heliod is not the deck that I'm most scared of. But, I don't know, I mean, I guess it could end up being really good against me. Maybe the Anvil Rot Raptor is a good sideboard against a deck that played multiple things that had 2 toughness. Though, that's very bad if he's playing pump spells, which that's really what you expect from that deck. So I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and make that kind of sideboard decision. But so far, it looks like the deck that we played last round is a lot more powerful than this one. And I mean, it's pretty obvious considering how powerful that deck actually was. But yeah, I don't know. We are waiting on his sideboard, so I guess I'll just pause and wait if he ever sideboards. Yeah, be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and we do not have a very good starting hand. He kept his, but we're going to mulligan this. Hopefully, not really hitting something that we can work with. I think I'm going to keep it just because mulling to 5 against an aggro deck seems a little bit ridiculous. And this hand can obviously do things if I draw spells. I know that if I draw a couple of lands in a row, which is not too unlikely, then that would be very bad for me. But at the same time, keeping this kind of hand is better than keeping like a one-lander most of the time. Well, I don't know, maybe not. There's definitely a pretty good argument here for not keeping this one. Especially since my 3-drop isn't like stabilizing, it kind of just trades for something. But yeah, this is definitely pretty bad. Unless, I mean, if I draw Polukranos again, then I'll be in a lot better shape. I wonder if he's double queuing. I don't think so. He played the first game pretty quickly, but that could just be put all his attention into this one or something. He did take a really long time on sideboarding, but it looks like he's good to go. He's kind of stuck on one color. Doesn't really matter to me. That's a very good draw, though, because it means that I can actually race him and be reasonably well off. Okay, so he's got the planes. If he didn't draw the planes, I think I would be completely committed to the racing strategy. And it looks like I kind of am anyway. Or no, I can flash in the Boon Satyr to block his Heliod's Emissary next turn. He's going to hit me for 5 down to 13. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the play. Obviously, I'm going to attack because he's going to be able to tap it down with the Heliod's Emissary. But I can flash in the Boon Satyr at basically the perfect time. I could wait one more turn. No, I can't, because the only way to actually kill that thing is by flashing it in after he taps something down. But, I mean, on board, we're in a reasonable spot. But he does have probably more useful cards in hand. Alright. Boon Satyr, this is not your best work. Just being a blocker for his 4-drop. But worse things have happened. A Battle-Wise Valor would be really bad for me. But oh, looks like he's got something. God's willing. Equally bad. If not, no, yeah, just equally bad. But the game's not necessarily over. It's too bad that he didn't like do something silly like play a creature pre-combat. Alright, so we just gotta cast this Nimbus Naiad to trade for one of his things and not attack here. So let's see, if we had taken the extra 3 down to 13, then hit him down to 12, then the next turn he'd hit us back for another 7. Yeah, we weren't winning that game if we tried to race, I don't think. Okay, so we're just gonna throw that guy there. And again, I hope he doesn't have a pump spell, but he does. I guess, I mean, that's sort of an argument for blocking there, but at the same time, it's a lot worse for us if he has that pump spell there. Crone Hoplite. Alright, we can actually concede because we're dead. But yeah, that guy showed me more of his deck. And I think I might want to bring in this Satyr Hedonist. And Curse of the Swine does not really seem that good against that. Like, it wouldn't have really done much against that draw. Killing the Heliod's Emissary might have been important. Killing the Akron Hoplite might have been important. But I think something like just a creature that can actually block and trade is going to be better. I could also bring in this Unicorn to ramp, but I don't think I need that. I think that this is good, and we're just going to destroy him this game with our really good draw. I was saying that before I saw the draw, but this is one of the best draws that I could actually get. I can get Voyaging Satyr into Horizon Chimera into Boon Satyr on curve. And he's... Oh, this is so good. It's a little bit fishy that I'm not playing something here, but I'm not upset. And I am not drawing correctly, but hopefully that will not matter. All right, bestow here, and then start the beats. There's not that much that he can do here. Like, it would be very impossible to race. Yeah, okay. So, all I needed was 3 cards, and that 3-card combo just took down the game. Just drew lands, but Aqueous Form is coming next. That's not very good. Anyway, we managed to win that 8-4. Definitely had some good opponents and some really sweet decks that we played against. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Bye.